We're live. We're good.
Okay, I call the meeting order at 7 o'clock. First on the agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we have the ADA Title 6 grievance forms as well as a voluntary public involvement survey are available in the hanging wall files if anyone's interested. Next, the approval of minutes.
I make the motion to approve the minutes.
Okay.
I'll second.
Okay, motion made by Mrs. Pethorsky, second by Mr. Watkins to approve the minutes. Any discussion? Mrs. Pethorsky?
Yes.
Mr. McMahon?
Yes.
Mr. Watkins?
Yes.
Mrs. Deal?
Yes.
Albert votes yes. Passes 5-0. Next, the claims. I'll make a motion we approve the claims.
All right.
You can second if you'd like.
I'll second. I'd love to second.
Motion made by Albert, seconded by Mrs. Pethorsky to approve the claims. Any discussion? Mrs. Pethorsky?
Yes.
Mr. McMahon?
Yes.
Mr. Watkins?
Yes.
Mrs. Deal?
Yes.
Albert votes yes. Passes 5-0. Next, the utilities, the MCO report. I think everybody probably got it sent to them. The first main has been run to Westville Correctional Facility, and they are using it. We just put the remote reader in for it, so they're using it to supply boiler water. I think they're still working right now on the plans for phase 2 and phase 3, which is extra wells, expanding the filtration plant and running the main. We've also working on the land acquisition, as we have been for the wells north of our current well field at the plant. I think that's about it as of now. Anybody have anything in utilities? Questions? Okay. Streets?
I have nothing.
Okay. Parks?
Sorry I didn't get on the agenda, but I do have something real quick. Just, thanks to you. Thank you, Mike. Stacy Young reached out, and so she works for Alexandria Molding, and they like to do like a little give back for the community. So they want to, there's a few things they want to do. So they want to refinish the benches and internal walls of the 4 dugouts at Birchfield. They want to remove and replace decking boards of the concession stand and improvements to the sideboards, refinishing concession window frames as well. And they want to build a step to replace the blocks. So I would just like us to kind of make a motion that we all agree that this is a great idea.
Okay, that's a motion.
Yep, I make a motion.
I'll second it.
Motion
Perfect.
made by Ms. Forsky, second by Ms. Deal to give our support to Alexandria Molding to make upgrades at the park.
Without looking at a gift horse in my mouth, I'm just curious.
Right.
Is that just material or is it material and labor?
It's material and labor.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And should someone get involved?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I let her know to get with Bubba.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any discussion? Ms. Forsky?
Yes.
Mr. McMahon?
Yes.
Ms. Watkins?
Yes.
Mr. Deal?
Yes.
Albert votes yes, passes 5-0. While we're talking about the parks, it looks like possibly next month the pickleball courts will be installed.
Nice.
There was an email, I'm not sure if you were in on that, I thought you were, about, there was a question about lights. They didn't think we had lighting in there, and I answered and said, yes, we did discuss about lights, them lighting it. So I went out last night and took a picture of the NIPSCO drop with a meter and ISA and everything, and then a picture from there to the basketball court so they could see about how far away they'll have to run. So it's going to be lit.
Are we going to start our own little team?
You are.
All right.
No, I
Now
can.
what?
Is there going to be a press release that says the pickleball carts are going to be lit?
There better be.
If things go bad when you're playing, you can always shut them off too. Power failure. Anything else on parks? Police? Marshall's chomping at the bit here.
That, way to use the podium.
345 calls for service, 100 traffic stops, 2 pursuits that we assisted other agencies with, 18 assist fire and medics, and 51 calls that would fall under the disturbances type of category. The body work on the F-150 was completed. We picked that up today. It goes for the emergency light replacements on Monday. And then the Charger is down for repairs. That's all like normal wear and tear for hard-driven police vehicles. So it's all like suspension and steering stuff. So that's all I got.
Okay, thank you. Any questions? Finance? Do you have anything? We don't have fire department activity report. While I'm thinking about it, we've been notified that we have to redistrict our voting boards. The legislature in their wisdom determined we have to have it done by the 30th of June. We're kind of different because we have wards, but everyone runs at large. It's not like where we have a ward and only people in your ward vote for you. It's an at large. So Doug is going to follow up a little bit on this. And is there anyone that would like to, probably from each party, to work on redistricting if he needs it?
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Okay.
If you need my help, yeah.
Yeah, okay, you too. What I would suggest, what we did before, is keep everybody in a district. You know, don't put you two in the same district. You know, that way everybody, we're not eliminating someone a seat or a spot, you know, that way it's
So
fair.
the physical lines have to be changed? Is that?
Yeah, and I can't believe that it's,
I guess, like,
I know,
where do
it's
we
like-
find out the criteria
They
that
will-
we change to?
I can forward you, some lady sent a ton of emails about them where we can check. I think you got.
I saw one.
Okay, there should have been a couple. I'll forward them to you guys.
Okay.
I just can't believe since we did it last time, the population has swung that much. But I'll resend that to you.
When's the last time we did this?
Probably 2010.
2010. Well,
Ron Stalling-
2020 census is about 239 less than 2010, so I don't know how.
I mean,
So we're in default because our population grew?
I mean, we.
well, theoretically, yeah.
Dropped. If you look at the numbers from 2010 to this to 2020 census, I
Yeah,
believe our number
so,
dropped by a couple hundred. So I don't know.
so there's,
Okay.
there used to be like a map, they sent a map, and it had each street, and it had numbers, and you literally had to go, okay, 5 people live here, 8 people live here, that's 13, you had to,
Oh, so each district has.
I think it has to be within 10% of each other,
okay.
10% past the,
Yeah, and the other part of this is other communities that are facing this are paying like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to get this done. We don't have thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars.
so you'll have
So
to.
if we're gonna try to,
Yeah, you got me.
again, I mean, you're pretty expensive, but
So I'll get that information to you two guys.
Bill's good at math, so we got it
And-
covered.
Right, we'll get
Yeah.
a case of beer, get it knocked down.
Okay. You might get him on that one, I don't know. So I'll get the stuff out to you guys.
Okay.
I think there's got to be a map or a site I think they may even have a site you go to. So and then we may have to have a special meeting to approve it before June 30th. Okay. Citizens' comments? Anything else come for the council?
Actually, with citizens contact, I know I reached out to you.
Yes.
I've had quite a few people address me on the fence with the signs on it, coming into town. Does that have to stay folded over, or can I reattach that?
I think it was torn up before.
the intent on that sign is to come down, actually not be there anymore. That's the intent, because we're gonna go with the new signs we have up north.
Okay, so we are gonna replace that.
Eventually, and,
And on the west, that roundabout where those got removed. Because I know already, that's what Boy Scouts did that years ago, correct?
Brian Bartles did it as his Eagle Scout project.
Eagle Scouts, okay.
And he graduated in 1980.
Some of the signs don't even, they're not even,
No, I agree. I've had a lot of people say how embarrassing it is, you know, it's just folded over, you can't see. They came to me about it, so I didn't know either we take it down or I can temporarily reattach it for now until we get the other signs.
They're not ours, but
whose chain link thing is that they're all on?
that was all part of his project, so
I mean, I can reattach the chain link simple enough to get us
We
through.
can do that until we can figure out what we're gonna do with the signs on it.
Okay.
And then we can go from there.
Okay, because I know it was,
that'd be a good thing from a organization that's in the chamber that does signs. That'd be a good.
signs are
congratulations
fences.
for them.
I haven't thought, I wanted to we match all the other signs, because then those other signs have bars on the bottom, we can do something with those.
Okay.
They're
Lori's in
working on
charge
it.
of that project.
Well, I
Thank
just
you,
like it
Lori.
to stay the same as the other signs.
No, absolutely.
Aesthetically.
Yeah. So-
And just for now, I'll get it,
Yeah,
I'll get it
that'd be great.
reattached to,
I didn't get back to you that night because the Pacers were playing, so
I get it.
you lost me.
Oh, boy.
so tomorrow I don't text you,
I'm going to be there.
He'll be there.
then definitely no text tomorrow, okay?
Is there anything else? I will make a motion that we adjourn.
I second.
Motion made by Albert, seconded by Mrs. Porsky to adjourn. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Being none, meeting adjourns at 7:12. You have more windshield time than you did
Yeah, that makes sense.
attorney time.
Certain districts.
I said we had a 12-minute meeting. You drove longer than that.